In today's video, we're going to discuss some of the most common ranked mistakes that I see from coaching players. We're going to cover the 4 most prominent ranks in terms of where the majority of the player base is. We'll start off with silver rank and end with diamond rank. I encourage you to listen to all of these mistakes because some of them tend to carry over from rank to rank. If anyone is new here, just understand that my channel centers around helping you guys improve at Apex Legends. And really, without anything further, let's just dive right into this one. Starting off with silver rank. If you're struggling in silver, you probably just need more experience in the game, frankly. There's some big gaps that could be missing from your gameplay. Things like core fighting mechanics, where to land on the map, what guns or legends are good, and which ones are bad. I understand silver is the starting point for anyone just beginning the rank climb, but ranked is a numbers game. There's a point system, and in this elo, the point system will be the easiest. Bronze aside. The buy-in here is so little, it's only 12 RP, that you can simply just use placement and 1 or 2 kills as your way out of this rank. You can't do this in the higher elos, however. So, watch more Apex creators who are cracked at the game and try to play a little bit more to get those extra reps in. Moving on to gold rank. What is the biggest mistake gold players make? Well, there's going to be a couple. First, they are usually just getting used to the RP system not giving them free RP for placement. Gold is really where you have to start fighting in order to rank up, but how do you know which fights to take and which ones to leave be? Well, there's no simple answer to that. Apex has way too many variables going on in every situation that you find yourself in, but this is where I encourage you to be assessing advantages versus disadvantages. This will begin your game sense development. The competition in gold isn't something to stress out about, because if you made it here, you can probably make it through here. That concept isn't true for all of the ranks, however. The biggest mistake gold players make is not taking the right fights, missing out on crucial opportunities to have serious advantages over your opponents. Learning to establish which fights to take and which ones to leave be really sets you up for success if you do make it to the higher elos, because this is something you're going to need in all of the ranks above. Now I understand, some of you are going to breeze through gold, while others will get stuck. The goal should be to fight more in these lobbies so you can start practicing what it's going to take for you to make it through the next rank. If you play too passive in gold, you probably will start to suffer in platinum. There's a balance here. You don't need to fight everybody in the lobby, but if you're simply just trying to skate by and get to end game, that's not going to cut it as you move up the elos. If you want to know what it takes to get out of platinum and or diamond rank, well, please go ahead and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This helps my video out tremendously. It's free and it only takes a second of your time. As a token of appreciation, I'll throw in another clip of me skateboarding at the end of the video. Check it out if you're interested. Let's talk about platinum rank. I always tell players when I coach them that platinum is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. So many players get stuck here in platinum, or they end up just trudging through it. And listen, reaching diamond is a great accomplishment if you can do it. But if getting through platinum is very, very difficult for you, just be prepared to get instantly hard stuck in diamond 4. If reaching diamond is your main goal, awesome. Don't let me say anything to stop you. I know, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. So let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes platinum players make. It's that they always rotate late. I can't emphasize enough how many players end up doing this, and usually without even knowing it. Scanning survey beacons can help you with this mistake because you can start to get familiar with the endgame zones, and it can also prepare you for your future rotation. Rotating late is usually like a domino effect in terms of the issues that come from it. And when it goes well, you probably won't think twice about it. But when it goes poor, because you ran into 2 other teams doing the same thing and you're forced to fight them in round 2 storm, you probably will put faults on some aspect of the fight and not on what actually puts you in the place of being forced to fight there. Platinum is going to have the biggest mixed bag in terms of skill set. You will get players who are passing through and into diamond. You will get former masters or predators that have gotten reset from the split before. You will get gold players who have just reached platinum, and you will get other hard stuck platinum players. Gauging who you are fighting against in platinum can be one of the hardest parts about it for me. Now, another common mistake in platinum, and this is similar to gold, is some of you guys just won't know who to fight and who to leave be. You need KP in order to rank up. Yes, placement is important too, but with this rank system, specifically in Season 11, I would argue kill points is almost more important than placement, especially when you have no kill points. You are not just going to place your way into diamond. And this is not the ALGS where you need to camp into the end game with 0 KP and just try to go for the win. You have to balance placement with KP, and this is where the games do get tricky. Now, if some of you guys are solo queuing through platinum and running into difficulties, I urge you to watch this video till the end, because at the end of the video, I'm going to address the solo queue experience versus playing with teammates. And I'll give you some tips on how you can go about finding the right teammates. So stay tuned. Let's talk about diamond rank. This is the rank where most of you will run into the biggest wall in terms of progressing if you are skilled enough to make it here. In these lobbies, the competition gets way more serious, and every player is skilled enough to win a fight. If you play too timid or passive, be prepared to get rolled in these lobbies. Diamond, Masters, and Predator rank all comes down to fine-tuning your gameplay. There's no one-size-fits-all that applies to these elos, but I do have some tips for y'all if you are stuck in Diamond. First, find the right teammates. This is what usually stumps a lot of players because they either go at this solo like a madman or they constantly cycle their teammates, squandering any real opportunity to consistently grow together as a squad. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to find the right teammates for this rank. Another tip would be to study the game. Rewatch your gameplay. Where are you messing up? What are you not communicating? What fights are you winning? On and on and on. Study the game from other people too. I'm sure if you're in Diamond, you're watching some of the top tier creators in Apex who grind rank. But don't watch them to be entertained. Watch them to be educated. What are they doing? How are they winning? It's all right there in front of you, but if you don't look close enough, you're bound to miss it. I did make a season 11 guide on what it takes to reach Masters. I'll link it in the info card above. Before you go, let's talk about solo queuing for a minute here, because I know that tons of you watching this will be going at this solo. I will also add that 80% of the players that I coach also go at their ranked grind solo queuing. So many players come to me struggling as they solo queue, and we all know randoms are going to be randoms. I mean, randoms also mean you will have random outcomes to your games every time. It's spinning the wheel at a casino, so to speak. Why make it harder on yourself if you don't have to? There's hundreds of thousands of people who play Apex Legends all the time. There's definitely people who would be willing to be your teammate. You've just got to try. And don't let previous bad experiences squander any chance of finding a good teammate. If you haven't already joined my Discord, there's over 6,500 people in there, many of who are actively looking for teammates in the LFG sections. And I know LFGs aren't always great, but there are a lot of good people in there, and I'm confident you can find the right teammates for you if you stay persistent. If teammates bail on you after the first bad game, they're doing you a favor because those players aren't worth your time. You have to actually try together as a team. And in a battle royale shooter, sometimes you will just get unlucky. So it's more about giving it the right amount of time before just leaving after the first time you lose a fight. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing so you don't miss out on my next upload. If anyone's interested in Apex Legends coaching sessions, the Fiverr link below has got you covered. Peace.